Some time ago I did a video called A Taxonomy of Note-Taking, and it's my most watched video. I'm very pleased with the traffic it's gotten. I went through a number of note-taking styles and talked about which ones I liked and which ones I didn't like, and I'm going to revisit that because in that one I talked about the Moleskine notebook, and I came down sort of against it. I didn't like it very much for a number of reasons, but since then I've decided to give the Moleskine a try. I've had this one for 4 months. I got it last December. It's about tax day now, so I've been using it just about on a daily basis. It's just about full. I've given it a good, I've given it a good try, and I wanted to just tell you where I was at on that, and I think I'm going to get rid of it. I bought a bunch of them because I thought, oh well, I'm going to use Moleskines from now on, and so I've got 3 here. I think I'm not going to use them. What I do like about the Moleskine, I will say this, is it's a great size. This is a perfect size for me. I love it. I can take it anywhere I go. It fits in my motorcycle bag. I never have to worry, large legal pads, sometimes it's too big to carry, right? So I can take this to like any little sort of meeting without feeling like I'm a dork for having a big piece of paper with me. I love the paper of the Moleskine. I just love the paper. It's a good long fiber, takes pen and ink really well. I love writing on it. I really do. I also love that it has this sort of pouch at the back of it. I stick my business cards in it, or receipts if I'm traveling and I need to keep something and I don't have a pocket. I love that too. The reason the Moleskine didn't work for me is, well, there's a few reasons. One is I really wish that every page had a page number. I'm in search of a notebook with page numbers, and why is that? Because if I write down, if I have a meeting on one subject one day, and I've got like 4 or 5 pages worth of notes in there, and then a few days go by, maybe a couple of weeks, and I'm thinking about that meeting. I want to refer back to something that happened, or maybe I'm going to write some more about it. I'm getting my thoughts down. I want to be able to refer back in my notes to the page that the other stuff is on. So that's a difficulty. I'd like the pages to be perforated, so that if I'm in a meeting and I need to save the notes for it somewhere, I can stick them in a file folder. I can take them out and put them in, so that next time when I take up the issue and I pull out the file folder, it's all there. I would love that. So those are the 2 things, and they really add up to one overall issue with using a notebook to take notes in a business setting, and that is that I can never forget what a boss said to me once. We were sitting down and we were going to go over some things I needed to do, and so I pulled out my black notebook, because even this was like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, I was still using these little black notebooks. I loved them because they made me feel good. It made me feel fancy to write in these big black notebooks. I sat down and I got out my pen and I started to write down, and he just stopped and he looked at me and he said, "How do you find anything in there?" And it hit me that I couldn't answer him. In theory, what I'm doing is I'm going over and over and over. Every day I'm reviewing my notes, I'm transferring things that need to be in here somewhere else. The reality is, and I think I'm not too different from most people, the reality is that things get lost, and that's my main issue with the Moleskine in a business setting, is that things just get lost. So next time I'm going to talk about how I take notes and a method that works for me, and what I do it on. So thanks.